Hello everyone. In the last video, we saw how we can call our AI agent and provide it with our PDF data, PDF text data, and how we can get an output from our AI agent, yeah, like this. Now, the next step that we want to do is after we receive our response from the AI agent, if it is valid, we want to send it we want to send one email to the finance team, and if it is not invalid, then we want to send a rejection mail. In both cases, we want to be able to send an email. So we will see now how we can send an email of this output. But before we proceed with that, this is currently the format of output that I'm getting from my AI agent. While it has all the necessary details like my response and decision, it is not very reader friendly right now, and if I directly just dump this into my email body, it will not look very readable. So for that, what we want to do is we want to get this decision into a separate variable, and we want to get this email response into another separate variable so that we can give it a more readable format to our email users. So in order to do that, what we want to do is we want to use a package called JSON, and in this, we want to first use this start session package. Now, what this start session package will do is whatever output we have received from our AI agent, it is currently this JSON format, right? So we want to give this as an input to our JSON package so that all the key value pairs like the decision and email response, I will be able to access them as variables through this package. So over here for the data source, I'm going to give it a text data source, and this AI output variable that I just had in the message box, I'm going to give it to this package directly, and I'm going to click on save. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to access these variables of email response and decision. So for that, I am going to use this get node value. So what this will do is, so what are my nodes first? What are my JSON nodes? So my decision and my email response, these are the two nodes that are present in my JSON body. And by using this package, let's say if I write decision over here, then in the output, I will get the corresponding value of that node that is invalid. That was the value there. So for the node, I will write decision, and I will save this in this decision variable that I have just created, and I will click on save. And similarly, I will do it for the email response also. So I will copy this email response from here and paste it over here. And here I will store this in this email response variable, and I will click on save. So what this will do is for every output that my AI agent is generating, it is going to parse that JSON output, and it is going to get this decision and email response from that JSON and store it in this corresponding variables. And after we do this, we also want to end the session. And the last step would be to see this in a message box. So the two variables that I created, decision and email response, I'm going to view that in my message box just to see if I'm getting them correctly or not. So my first one is the decision and the second one is the email response. I'm going to click on save, and now I'm going to run this to see if I'm getting the proper data that I wanted. Okay, so now it has proceeded to the ask question where it is sending my first invoice, my first PDF text to the AI agent and receive the output from that AI agent. Okay, so this was the default output that I would get from my AI agent. And in the next message box, I should get these separate values like this. Yes, so now I'm getting the separate values. So in my first, that was the decision variable, I'm getting the valid. And in my second part, I am getting the response as well. So now I know that this is working correctly. So now the next step that we want to do is probably get this variables and send an email. So just to demonstrate how we can send an email, let's use this email package and drag and drop this over here, send email. Now in the to address in my inbox, I had received the emails from this particular ID. So I'm going to copy it. And here, let's invoice. Let's add a subject over here. So we have a few options of to CC, BCC. So I'm going to add this to address field. In the subject, I'm going to give invoice processed. And next, I'm going to add the decision that we got, that is invalid or valid. I'm going to take this from here and I'm going to paste it here. And in the email body, I'm going to have it simply as a plain text, the variable that we had created over here, email response. I'm going to paste it in my email body, plain text format in the message. I will untick this for now. And now we want to again share the connection details. So in order to do the connection, the from address, I'm going to have my this inbox email ID, that is this sejal.usecase.demo.com. I'm going to paste it into the from, and my email server is going to be smpp dot gmail.com, and my server port is going to be 587. And does the server require authentication? So I'm going to write true. I'm going to click on true here. And my authentication mode is going to be basic. And in my username, I'm again going to paste the same email ID of that inbox. And in the password, we are going to paste that password which we had created in the security settings of the account. So I've had it over there. So I'm going to again remove the spaces from it and click on save. So this is how we can do the configuration for sending the email. Now let me do a clean start. So inside this, we had all this. I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to also remove this first message box. I'm just going to keep the second message box over here. And I'm going to run this bot now from start to end and see if we can receive the inboxes in my, if we can receive the emails in my inboxes. Okay, so we have got the first response from the AI agent, and now it is doing the send mail action. And now it has moved on to the second invoice. So let's see if in my sent I can see this. Yes, so in my sent I can see this subject of invoice process is valid, and I can see that body also. We will fix this formatting soon, but let's just first see that if I am able to send all the in emails or not. So yeah, the second email is also here. So we have received your invoice, and this is absent, so please provide a new invoice. That is what is written over here. So I have received the second email also. And for the third one, Again, I have gotten the third one now. All right, and now we've also received the last email. We also wanted to have this one particular section where for each invoice, for each PDF that we are sending to our AI agent, we also want to store the details of what we had sent and what we received as an output. So we want to save that in an Excel file. So that is what we will be seeing in the next video.